I would like to present to you my effort portfolio from our Purposive Communication J3. I am Anisi Tuansok, Basic 1 English, and this is submitted to our Professor Arturo Morris. We have the table of content, prelim, midterm, pre-finals, finals, reflection, activity and assignment, attendance. And we have the first module. It is Nature and Elements of Communication. In our Module 1 lesson, which is Nature and Elements of Communication, I learned that communication is the process of conveying information between two or more people. Communication comes in many forms, which is verbal, oral, nonverbal, and written communication. Our second module, which is strategies and communication. In our module 2 lesson, which is strategies and communication, I learned the various strategies in order to avoid communication breakdown, listening to understand, make the speaker feel valued, and help to avoid misunderstanding and communication breakdown. In our module 3, which is sociocultural dimension of communication. In our module 3, I learned that the culture, the ever-changing values, social and political relationship, and worldview created shared by a group of people. We have gender, age, social status, religion. In our module 4, communication and globalization, in our module 4, which is communication and globalization, I learned the process of globalization has widely increased the availability of information for people across the world. The use of internet technology makes it possible to exchange business information and conduct video conference. In our module 5, local and global communication. In our module 5 lesson, which is local and global communication, I learned the different communication styles. The first styles of communication, we have analytical communication, personal communication, intuitive communication, and functional communication. And our module 6, varieties and registers of spoken language. In our module 6, which is varieties and register spoken language, I learned the concept of language variation is introduced through examining the different features of everyday registers and academic register, which example everyday life academic context. And we have the varieties of language registers. We have number one is person or static register. Number two, formal register. Number three, consultative register. Number four, casual register. And number five, intimate register. In our module 7, which is evaluating messages and or images of different types of text reflecting different culture. In our module 7, we discuss about a text, a reading text critically. And I learned that critical reading is defined as the process of reading beyond mere understanding a text. And to engage into critical reading, you may consider the following: the reading's background, number two, reading's purpose, number two, evidence used in reading, number four, methodology, number five, logic, number six, balance, number seven, limitation, number eight, other sources. And our module 8 is convey ideas through oral, audio, visual, and or web-based. In our module 8, we discuss about the oral, audio, visual, or web-based. The use of visual aids was introduced in 17th century by John Amos Comenius. I learned that visual aids are tools that help to make an issue or relation clearer or easier to understand and know. And our module 9, communication various purposes. In our module 9, which is communication in various purposes, we discuss about the purposes of communication. We have informative. The main purpose of informative or expository communication or writing is to simply convey information factually. We have persuasive, convincing people or readers to support you want convey. The last is argumentative, tries to make listeners, readers believes that your ideas you want to convey. In our number 10 module, communication for work purposes, which is communication for work purposes, I learned that different people absorb information in different ways. The method used for communication must be simple, clear, and precise. And we have the activity and assignment, and we have the attendance. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.